The issue, of course, is how to deal with everything when Trump's latest threats are creating such uncertainty for European executives. My next guest is Marc Murtra. He is the chairman and CEO of the Spanish telecommunications company Telefónica. Good to see you, sir. And let's just begin. Let's begin properly and correctly with condolences for those who lost their lives in the Spanish train disaster today.
Thank you very much. My heart and our hearts go out to all those trapped in this horrific accident and to their families and friends. It is terrible what has happened.
And obviously for a company like yourselves, which is essentially the backbone of telecoms in the country, the ability to provide services, assist the emergency services, have communications for those that need to know is crucial.
That's exactly right. We have activated our emergency team, have moved our mobile equipment there and our assistant in every way the authorities ask us. And actually the zone has now good coverage. So we're supporting in any way we can all the emergency services operating there.
So let's turn our attention to here and the difficulties. You come to Davos as a senior executive for one of the most important companies in Europe, and you find that we're in this bizarre situation vis-a-vis the United States, where you have assets and you have strong relations over there as well. How do you manage this? How are you balancing this?
So we believe we are in a very new era where Europe is going to have to take very seriously the idea of strategic autonomy. So we are in an era where after 25 years of all these huge digital products that have been created that include hyperscalers, search engines, system operators, cybersecurity, and even artificial intelligence, and all these technologies have been created in the US. We need to replicate these technologies in Europe.
Can we do that? I mean, the impossibility, my word, not yours, of replicating it, where clearly we can't even agree on which national heroes or champions to promote.
Yeah, so it is very difficult, but Europe has the GDP. The instruments are there. The diagnosis is there. There is unanimity with regards to the Draghi report. Now we need execution, which is a big deal. But can it be done? We see that China has jumped in 30 years and created all these technologies. So it can be done. Will it be done is a different question.
But to be done requires leadership. And the different branches of the European community do not lend themselves. Let's take a look at the bazooka, the trade bazooka. Could be 3 months before it could be used. It could be quicker. What I'm saying is, do you now sense that urgency to make the system work better?
So to make a drastic change, you usually need to be one step ahead of an emergency or one step after the emergency. And right now, I think we're in the middle of the emergency. I think the sense of urgency is starting, but it's not quite there. But the sense of emergency, if I might say, it's not only for leaders, but it's for opinion makers, and it should be there for citizens also.
Right, on that point. The Googles, the Metas, the hyperscalers, which are creating such data demand for electricity and all of these these other things. Do you see them as fair game in a trade battle if Europe has to do this? I mean, because part of the bazooka is to go against them.
Yeah. So I don't read it as fair game or not fair game. I believe that Europe has a future and Europe has to lead its own way now that we have a new relationship with the United States. And with that, Europe has to analyze its own assets and see what assets the United States has. And we do not have tech giants. So we need to see these wonderful, innovative, gigantic tech companies as companies that are part of the United States.
Okay, now, come over here, sir. Choose your oopsie daisy. Oh, good Lord. You can't really bend down in the cold. It all gets very unpleasant. Go on, choose your colour, sir.
Green.
Of course, why not? What gives you hope?
One thing gives me hope, and I think it is what has transformed humanity for the better. reason.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
very philosophical.
Well, reason led the Enlightenment. Reason has changed humanity, and whatever people might think, reason is still a powerful instrument to sway opinions.
I'm so glad that you're with us tonight, sir. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much indeed.
Thank
Now,
you, sir.